AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Dable. His guys ready to get this one going. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at the year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Action now. Prescott. That's caught downfield by Pickens. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there. A first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Now Prescott. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll find forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Another Cowboys first down.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Landon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is out and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
24-yard line.
Tracy trying the right side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket. But instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st quarter.
It's caught inside the Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. An extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra injury.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of a yard.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
A 57-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Line to the left from distance. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing is Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 yards. It's second down.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory.
He was tackled at the 40.
7-7, our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Wilson. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? The game's being played. Figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Finds Pickens out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Prescott now from the 50. And they're throwing the open there. That's complete. And they have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott yet again. And we'll go right back to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 35 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs for different routes and
He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop them right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
We hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Left side, he's got Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
First down.
They go play action now. Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. On the sack there, and 2nd down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
It's 3rd down.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Wilson. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have the 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And take it in for the Cowboys. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Aubrey down for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Drive there of just 5 plays. And it was capped on the Javonte Williams touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest. So we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. So he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Working to put a drive together.
Started the run by Tracy. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Wilson.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Snipped out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
There's Wilson. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied.
Another 3 and out.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. He'll take this inside the 40. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott from the gun. This one swung out to Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing. Prescott. Finding Williams once more. Complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
That's another.
And quickly they get to the line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work through the whole hard and finish in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they only get 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gets around him. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Working to put a drive together.
23-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
2nd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown. George Pickens from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here. 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you. And I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. No joke. And it'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Final minute now with the third play.
2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
It's Wilson. This one is Slayton over the middle.
Wilson's pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen as he's on to punt for New York.
And out. It's 4th down.
Returnable here from the 38.
31
yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They have picked up where they left off in half number 1. Just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Prescott. Drops it to Blue. Complete. No gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Blue on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
And
and
toss it
10.
here.
The 34-yard line.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Alexander on the stop.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
Throw
and 9.
down. Prescott.
And his ball is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. CD, it'll go to the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that, but would you say, partner, it's really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Auburn now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 42. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown for CD Lamb. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they...
Well, the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And pressure coming in and got him once again. Here's Jamie Gillen down as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
3 and out.
Taken right around the 44. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Now Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw.
And they'll wind up getting this one down inside the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the end around and look to throw it.
This will be caught. Carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way.
Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary in clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he'll push his way up to the 44 here. The game has just been completely taken out of this game. In the 4th quarter, he's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production.
Micah Parsons
able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Wilson. It's out, it's loose. It's picked up by the Cow. The big fella. And that one just so bad. Return for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only a scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. Lost opportunity.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards.
Here's Tracy. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Jameson Williams. He's going to haul it in middle of the field, and from there it's a foot race, and they won't catch him. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers at home to take on Washington. And it's the Washington defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. For the touchdown. The Commanders are able to come away with the road win. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the LA Rams. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. And I'll tell you what, they look pretty good right here. The Titans come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen.